Yo, how's it going? Let's get some music. Sup, Chuck Morris? How are you? How's life treating you? Bro, I just, by the way, text me your mailing address so I can send you some of my stickers. I don't know, don't put it on here, but text it to me if you want me to send it to you. So, like, my liquor store videos, there's a liquor store that opened in Statesboro. It was a dry county when you and I were there, which kind of sucked. We had to go to county line. Um, but, like, they're following me on here now. It's been good, like since I was actually streaming yesterday too. Yeah, I'm just grinding for YouTube partner. Guys, the other guy is like, I need the other guy is like decimating me right now because he keeps like sharing it in like group chats and stuff, and they just keep watching. At my store, I sell more vodka than anything. That's just my demographic. Like I sell more like Tito's and Smirnoff than anything. Like if I look at my analytics, like in my register, the main selling category would be vodka. Everything from like the nice stuff, the medium stuff, and the shit stuff. Like we sell a lot of vodka. Hell, Southern. Yeah, so like the liquor store that's near like our stadium now, like at Southern, they're like binge watching my videos. So I mailed their staff some stickers. Yeah, I need to talk to the University of Miami and see if I can get them on board. But those, I doubt that they will even respond. Southern, on the other hand, like Southern runs deep. Like it's like people will like rep each other just because they went to Southern. Like we have that camaraderie. Yes, yeah, yeah. It's so like one of the liquor stores follows me on Instagram and on here. So yeah, like Bullock County is no longer a dry county. They can't have tastings inside of the store, but they can have yeah, you can buy hard liquor in Statesboro now. Huh? No, I'll eat later. Hold on a sec. What you said? Last night the soup is still there, and I got some croissants. Okay. And then the chicken that I made this afternoon is in the fridge too. Awesome. Yeah, county line. I still have my shot glass from county line somewhere. It's in one of these boxes that I still haven't unpacked since I moved here. Yeah, oh yeah. So I moved again. I'm in So I moved to a different part of Florida since we last spoke to open my store. So now I live in the Sarasota area. Yo, so how many? Do you remember how many classes we had together? Because I know we had I know we had more than one, but I can't remember if it was like two or three. Because I was just thinking like we had at least freshman year we had a class together, and then even like in our senior and junior year, I think we had you did, yeah, I did logistics too. Because I had class with your roommate too, but like not at the same time. I had a class with I had a class with what's his face? Shit. I feel like I talked to him a few years ago too. It was yeah. I had class with David. Um, you because I think what it was is like my first semester I had a class with David. It was I think it was like English or something. And then I had a class with you the second semester. And then let's see. Yeah, because you're Chandler, so I'm like, I think I like kind of yeah we I think you and I went to each other's house at least once or twice to do like an assignment, right? Like you came to my house at least once, and I think I came to yours at least once. Because I know you lived in Burr culture. And dude, when you commented about Burr culture the other day on my post, I was like, damn, I hadn't even heard the name Burr culture in years. Like that brought back memories. And I was just like, damn. I haven't Burr culture itself was like its own like ecosystem. Yeah. So like the South Campus, which I don't know if they finished building it or not, but is like where my house like is. Oh, so yeah, so like the liquor store owner from Statesboro, she was the or I don't know if she was the owner or the manager, but she was in my YouTube live yesterday, and she's telling me so they have a Publix in Statesboro now, which I would have loved in Florida. They're everywhere, and I'm actually tired of it now. But like back in college, I would have loved to have a Publix in the town. They have so many more things now. Like they said, there's a lot like more there. I kind of want to go down there for a football game at least once or twice because I have not been back to Statesboro since 2020. I still like hang out with my friends from college, but just we don't go to Statesboro. Like we either go to like not Lake Hartwell or to anywhere else. So we went to Lake Hartwell. We went to the Blue Ridge Mountains. Yeah, because once everybody I mean, work, and like the rest of life is one thing, but like so in in 2019 in 2020, I still had people like I knew there, but after a while, once everyone graduates and like nobody's down there, like why would like then you're just like the weird old guy, and I did not want that to be me because I used to see like those type of dudes at like college bars, and like bro, you're pushing 30. Why are you here reliving the glory days? Once in a while, I think that's fine. But there are some of those people that were there like every fucking day. I would like to go back to Statesboro now that I actually have money. Like now that I have like adult grown up money, because I bet like that shit would be like playing life on easy mode. Because Statesboro costs a. So where are you living now? Are you are you in the North Georgia area? And also, can you guys hear the music? Oh, I got these Cartersville. Okay. Yeah, but send me a text or a DM or like whatever later, so that I can mail you one of my stickers. I think my old roommate's parents moved to Cartersville because we knew each other since high school in South Georgia, but they moved to Cartersville um, while I was in college. Yeah, I got these 3D printed middle fingers that I got from the rave that I went to. Oh yeah, I went to a rave recently. yeah, and like the few things I do, I grew up in South Georgia, which was like a shitty part of the state in my opinion. And I lived in Atlanta for 2 years. Like I was working at Manhattan, and then I lost my job after like 1 year there, and then my dad died, and then I ended up moving to Florida to get into the family business and to like, cause we um uh, we sold our store in Georgia, and we already had one in Florida, and we wanted to open like a second one in Florida. So we're like, all right, cool. I will say I do like Florida more than Georgia, but I do miss like we have a lot of New Yorkers down here, and a lot of them are fucking rude as shit. Like they say that they're being blunt and like direct and shit. It's like, no, you're being an asshole. And how the fuck are they more racist than the fucking like redneck people? That blows my mind. And I never like um uh well like so here's the thing with Florida, right? A lot of people from the Northeast U.S. moved to Florida, and not all of them are like good people, right? Well, that's true about everywhere. That's true about everywhere. But because they have this idea in their mind that Florida, because it's a southern conservative state, that it's racist. Same way they think about Georgia, right? But so they think like they when they move down here, they can like get away with shit that they couldn't say back in like New York, and then like and then you'll see some get like I remember. Okay, I was at Publix one time, right? And it's Florida, so like a lot of my stories involve Publix. I was in line, and the customer who's a New Yorker had an argument with the cashier who was black, and he ended up calling the cashier the N word, and then looking around like all smug. And before I could even say anything, you hear this really country sounding dude be like, "What the hell did you say?" And I turn around, and this dude, he looks like this dude, like he's wearing a fucking pesticide hat, like not even like a John Deere hat. Like this dude was a real redneck. He was wearing like a fucking like farm chemical company. I think it was like Pioneer or one of the chemical companies. And he was wearing like jeans belt, like sort of flannel shirt. And he like walks past me. He's like, "Excuse me," and he goes up to the guy and says something to the cashier, and like who said something to the cashier, and he's like, "What did you just say?" And the guy was just like, "Oh, I thought like we were in Florida," like, and everyone else was just like, "Well, just because you're in Florida, you think you can say that stuff?" And a lot of them genuinely think like a lot of them genuinely think like once they come down here, there's like just a free pass to like act that way because of like stereotypes about the South. It blows my mind. Just went live. So, are you still working in logistics? And also, you should definitely come down to Florida if you have free time. I think there's a lot of people that I went to school with who live here now. So that's the problem with Florida. It's hard to find. Well, construction, you might actually be lucky. It's hard to find jobs down here. I remember when I lost my job. Um, I was trying to find jobs here in Florida, but like most people like our age that don't work in like restaurants or like hospitality or like healthcare, they're like working remotely from a job. They're like working fully remote from some job that they had before they moved here. Is Dave still with Destin? Yeah, I've only been to Destin a few times actually, but it is nice. I'm closer to like Siesta Key and stuff, and Boca Grande, which I really like going there. I do sometimes wish I was on the other side of Florida, but I like the side that I'm in. Because my side is sort of the old people side, but it's like whatever. Oh yeah, let's see how many hours we are at right now. We're at 323. I think I'm on the Gulf side, so like you take 75 to get here. Like you go south of Tampa.
Some people are embarrassed to admit they like saving money. Not me. I'm a fan of saving and a fan of McDonald's. While everything else keeps going up, nothing hits better than ordering the Big Mac meal. Crispy medium fries, ice cold Coca Cola. Eat up.
You still talk to Dave? I'm assuming you do. Um, but like, I don't even talk to my old roommates like that often. I went to one of them's wedding l- last year, but like now we all live like so far away from where I at least I live far away from them, so I don't really like. I might speak to them once a month. Yeah, hopefully he's doing well. Is he still with the same company that we both used to work for? Well, I don't know if he. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I work for DHL, and it turns out I didn't even know Scott, who was also someone like we went to, well, you knew him more than I did. He apparently had worked there before and left DHL, like that same facility, before I even got there, because we're both Indian, even though we're from different parts. One of the people that worked there was like, "Hey, are you related to Scott?" And I was like, "Wait, no." But more importantly, how do you know that guy? And it turns out he had worked there before I was there. Small world, huh? Actually, you might remember. I don't know if you remember Alamar Smith. He was also a logistics major, pretty tall guy, African American. He's the one that helped me get my DHL job. Great guy. I think he's made like a decent career for himself within DHL, so that's awesome. But so I worked there for a while doing IT, and I had no IT experience at all. But that's how I got involved with Dave's company. I was like, man, wait, I could get paid more to do the same thing and not work holidays because DHL worked holidays. Oh, man, I feel so tired. It's been kind of a slow night. Yeah, I appreciate you coming in. Hail Southern. I'm live on YouTube if anybody wants to come. How's it going, guys? Welcome, welcome. Hope everyone's doing well. Mm. Yo, how's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, how are you?
bank account and your paycheck's days away. And of course, your calendar's all good news.
Yeah,
She's
hi,
here
how are
making
you?
your direct deposit hits your bank account up to 2 days
Doing
faster.
okay.
So when your friends are like, and your bills go,
Yeah, I'm about to fall asleep, but I need to keep trucking to get the hours. I think I'll make another video tomorrow. I wanted to make one today, but we had a tasting. Alright, so we've gained 1.2 hours from this live. Then I put a call to action on TikTok asking everyone to watch it. The Enoch watched it. Enoch had it playing all day yesterday, so hopefully I can retake the lead. Thank you. It's just the YouTube I found like a playlist of it's like just 12 hours of copyright free music. I think I'm gonna either try to record a video either tomorrow or Sunday. It's usually more people here. Oh, you know what? Because it's Friday, everyone's off doing stuff. The salesman who didn't like my Casamigos video, he came by the store today to do a tasting. And I'm just like, hey, yeah, man, that video's like one of my best ones. So right now, I was just rubbing it in. Let me add this one to the playlist. And I kind of like this better than going live on TikTok sometimes because it doesn't seem as dramatic. Do, 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 do. Mhm. Oh damn, my baby. I might be on again.